Hello, and welcome to this new episode of Conquering Porn Addiction. On these episodes, we're going to talk about the 7 steps. Let me tell you a little bit the story of these 7 steps. So, when I started my healing process, I really had to find in every single place that I could some tools that could help me to heal from porn addiction. I was going to therapists, I was going to doctors, I was going to counselors, I was literally going to shamanic ceremonies, taking plant medicine, I was implementing new activities. I counted approximately 60 to 70 different things that I was implementing in my life. Some of them worked, some of them didn't work, but what I'm showing you right now is a condensed version of what actually works. Not only with me, but also with every single man that actually take my program or, I know have in one way or another healed porn addiction. They have implemented these steps in one way or another. So these 7 steps is what I created and put together because basically these steps are steps to change your life. So healing porn addiction will be a byproduct of actually changing your life. Many times the man that is addicted to porn is addicted to porn because he is running away towards porn from a miserable life. And you don't want to continue having this kind of lifestyle, brother. So let me tell you about the steps. Step number 1 is the decision and the commitment. Step number 2 is the change of your environment. Step number 3 is your mind and body, the 4 activities: meditation, breathing, working out, and nutrition. Step number 5, art and conscious creation. Step number 6 is how to avoid relapsing and how to get up when you relapsed. And step number 7 is designing a new life. We're gonna walk through these steps. Everything that I'm gonna be mentioning is actually explained in detail on my book, Conquering Porn Addiction. Or if you want to know more about this, you can shoot me an email or contact me on Instagram. So, step number one is your decision and your commitment. How many times you've said, this is the last time that I'm masturbating to porn? How many times you've said that? If you are honest, probably more than once, right? Yes, I've been there. Every single Sunday, every single Thursday afternoon, I was saying, this is the last one. And what happened the next day? Boom, you go again. And then you are giving your life force to an industry that is literally kidnapping sexuality of this planet. So you don't want that. So when you say, I'm gonna do something, brother, you've been prey of this addiction for way too long, and you haven't exercised the power of your word. You haven't been respecting your word. And this is extremely important because if you want to be a man of integrity, you have to respect your word. So it's not a matter of just saying, I'm going to quit porn and that's it. You have to really make a commitment to that decision. So it's deciding and committing to that decision. Your commitment is your power. I'm going to say this again. Your commitment is your power. If you don't commit, you are not exercising one of the most amazing powers that you have as a man. So, how do you do this? You create kind of like a sacred commitment. Sacred with who? With yourself. Because you want to live a life, a wonderful life. You want to live a life where you really get to enjoy sexuality. So you don't want to be in having this, secret relationship between you and that porn star that doesn't even know that you exist. So what I'm gonna tell you right now is some little parts of how do you make this step effective. So the first part is when you make the decision, this decision is like the past. You cannot go back. You make this decision and you commit. But when you commit to the decision of quitting porn for good, you are actually committing to just today. The only day where you have control is today. So today you're going to exercise your presence, your masculine presence. So you're going to be right here, right now. Like the entire day. The entire day. By the way, whenever we get to see step 4 and we see meditation actually helps you to exercise the power of your presence. Okay? So that would be the first part when it comes to like the commitment and the decision. What it works for many men that I work with and it worked for with myself is I wrote a letter, and I wrote that letter where it was a commitment letter, and it was a letter that I wrote to my future self. And on that letter I wrote why I was quitting. Your why is so important. How my life was gonna be if I continue consuming porn. How my life could be if I quit porn, and my actual statement of commitment. So something like, so I, Gonzalo, commit to blah 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 blah. This letter is just one page, 4 little paragraphs, no more than 4 lines each paragraph, because you're gonna take a picture to that letter and you're gonna keep it on your phone, keep it on your nightstand. This is gonna go with you everywhere. So, and then whenever you do the commitment, you do some sort of like a ceremony. You go to your backyard, you go to a park, you go to any place where you commune with nature or something, and then you give yourself, you give this commitment to your higher self, to your future self, to your inner child, to your ancestors, to God, whatever you want to call it, like if you want to call it infinite love, the universe, I don't know, but you make some sort of like an important ceremony for yourself of sacredness, and you actually start with this decision and with this commitment, and you know that after that day, nothing, absolutely nothing is going to allow you to go back to porn. So this would be step number 1. See you on the next step, brother.